2023, my best friend and I loaded up his family's Kia Sedona minivan and ventured north into the wilds of British Columbia, Canada, with one goal in mind: ride the mountain bike trails we had grown up dreaming about. Alright, just got to the Canadian border. We're a little behind AJ and Dylan. We got our passports here, going through Peace Arch Park. Super stoked, starting to get the butterflies going. As we crossed the border into Canada, the excitement was beginning to set in. But first, we had to meet our high school buddies AJ and Dylan along the Sea to Sky Highway. What's up, gents? How's it going? I'm guessing you're here for like 30 minutes, right? The summer after senior year is a time in many of our lives when we allow reality to be suspended for just a little longer. It's the unspoken last stab at childhood before we go off to become responsible. We actually stop to smell the roses, and we notice our friends. This is Max. Our moms were friends when they were in their 20s, so we were born the same year and grew up together. We do everything together, and we always have. So I decided to spend the majority of my summer after our senior year with him. I knew this trip would mean something to me later, so I chose to document it whenever I could. My only reference point for this trip was vlogs I'd seen on YouTube, so I tried my best to imitate their style, capturing tons of B-roll and recording updates every few hours. Alrighty, just woke up with the boys. Good night of sleep. I think we went to bed at like 10 and woke up at 8-ish. Eat some bagels, pack up camp, and then straight to Whistler. Alright, we finally made it to Whistler. Getting stuff unloaded. Yeah, we're gonna go ride today, it'll be sweet. Max spilled some cream cheese on his phone, and he set his phone in his bagel. We're gonna take care of that, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, update again. It's been a minute. We rode like tons at the bike park yesterday. Super fun day. AJ took a few tumbles. Going back through this footage, I noticed there started to be larger and larger gaps between the updates, and less footage. However, when I started connecting the dots to the trip, I realized some of my favorite memories in BC were on the days when I only recorded a single clip before I went to bed, or even when I missed a day entirely. These were the moments where I was too busy living in the flow to pick up my camera. My mind was busy somewhere else between fun, play, and connection with all the people I was there with. At first, I thought this lack of footage meant I just didn't do a good enough job at shooting my trip. I missed filming some of the most memorable experiences, and I certainly don't have enough footage to remember every moment of the trip in this video. In fact, a good chunk of my footage was lost over the winter from my GoPro. This made me ponder why I even shot this footage in the first place. Originally, I thought recording this journey would be important, so everyone could see the awesome fun our crew had up in BC. But as I reflect on it, this trip really only matters to the people that I spent that sacred time with. Going back and watching what I did record unlocked so many invaluable memories. In fact, there's a whole 20-minute cut of this footage that's just for me and my friends, to remember this trip and reflect on that fleeting period in our lives. So this footage you've been watching, although imperfect, means a lot more to me the older I get. I will never be 18 again, I will never have another senior summer, and even though I will certainly be back in BC, I will never be the same person I was just a year before. Social media likes to make us believe that our leisure experiences are meant to be documented in precise and extraordinary detail for all of the internet to consume. But does that really matter to us? Or do we just like feeling like we live a more fascinating life than the average Joe? Documenting my senior summer made me realize that my desire to share a fun trip with social media was taking away from a fleeting, unique moment in my life. In the grand scheme of things, my life is short, so I would rather spend it making memories than trying to post them online.